It is the French combination, the Popov brothers, Christo and Toma Jr., up against Kusumawardana and Rambitan of Indonesia. Now this match is a straight playoff for who comes third and who comes fourth in the group. We know that Hoki and Kobayashi have topped the group, and Ong Yu Sin and Tiu Yi are second in the group. So this, apart from pride, is a difference of $9,000 between the third and fourth pair in the group. So it's certainly worth fighting for. And for the Popov brothers, well, making their debut at the World Tour Finals, as indeed are their opponents. So both pairs played 2 matches, lost 2 matches so far. Christo Popov and Toma Jr. Popov up against Pramudia Kusumawardana and Yeremia Rambitan. Well, for the Indonesian pair that we're about to watch, they have won 1 World Tour event this year. That was the Spain Masters. But they also won the Belgium International Challenger, but that's not part of the HSBC BWF World Tour. They represent France, the Popov brothers, though they were both born in Bulgaria. Here they are. Christo is the younger of the two, and he's the left-hander. So the Indonesian pair of Pramudia Kusumawardana and Yeremia Rambitan. So this will be a second meeting between these 2 pairs. They did meet in the semi-final of the Spain Masters, and as I've told you that Kusumawardana and Rambitan actually won that tournament. They must have won the semi-final stage. They have confirmation that it was 3 games in Huelva and 7 minutes.
Toma received. Yes, Kusumawardana to serve to Toma, and this side, right.
So I think the French pair won the toss, but the Indonesians have had the choice of ends. So the youngest player on court, he is still a teenager, Christo Popov, born in Sofia, the capital city of Bulgaria, and 179, that's 5'10", and he was silver medalist at the World Junior Championships in the men's singles. Toma Jr. Popov is 23, and they are currently 31 in the world ranking, but they did spend 2 separate weeks at 29. Making their first appearance here, Toma Jr. Popov, the only player in the whole of the tournament playing 2 events. He was also in the men's singles. Well, on Wednesday they lost to the number 4 seeds, Ong Yu Sin and Tiu Yi, in 2 games, 16 and 19. Yesterday they lost to the number 2 seeds, Hoki and Kobayashi. A convincing opening game by the Japanese pair at 9 and then 15 in the second. So this is Pramudia Kusumawardana. He's 20 years of age, from Sukabumi in West Java. Went up on Tuesday to their career high of 27. Like their opponents, making their first appearance at the end-of-year championships. Yeremia Eric Yucha Jakob Rambitan, to give him his full name, 22 years of age. And they played 6 World Tour events this year, the Indonesians. And here at the World Tour finals, lost to Hoki and Kobayashi on Wednesday. And then had 3 games before losing to On Yu Sin and Tiu Yi. And if you were with us yesterday, you will have seen that one. Mansoure Sadat Jachian of Iran is our umpire for this one. Rajendra Rai from India, the service judge. So there's Thomas Senior, the Popov player's father.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Pramudia Kusumawardana and Yeremia Erich Yoche Yakub Rambitan, Indonesia. And on my left, Christo Popov and Toma Junior Popov, France. Pramudia Kusumawardana to serve to Toma Junior Popov. Love all. Play.
So the Indonesians nearest to us, Kusumawardana and Rambitan, against the Popov brothers.
One lock.
Well, the Popov brothers qualifying for the men's doubles at World Tour finals, finished the year ranked 5, but they did play all 8 World Tour events, plus they played the Orléans Masters, which is a Super 100 event. So in fact they had 9 tournaments that counted towards their qualification. They're the only players that did that. Popov did it in the men's singles. Tom and Junior Popov, that is, did it in the men's singles, and they've done it in the men's doubles. So it's an accumulation of points, because their world ranking at 31, when we've only got the top 8 here in the world, according to the HSBC BWF World Tour rankings. But I think they've put up a good show, don't you, Steve?
Yeah, they have. They've been helped a little bit by the shuttles here, because their defense looks a little bit stronger than it perhaps is. I mean, I would expect them to spend the majority of the time practicing men's singles, but they're both strong and can definitely use their singles power in the men's doubles here. I think long term, and that's in my opinion become short term, they've got to decide whether they want to be men's doubles players or men's singles players, because you got to be strong in different parts of the body. And basically, as a doubles player, we've seen it. You should preferably could fire a lot of smashes and be strong in the shoulder region. But as a singles player, you just need to be strong enough in the shoulder region, and every kilo more the shoulder weighs, so to speak, puts on body weight. That's what you've got to be able to carry in the lunges in the men's singles. So you're basically, if you continue playing doubles, you're building a badminton player that is giving himself a deficit in the singles department.
Yeah.
So soon they have to make a decision.
Good pressure,
Service
good
over.
attacking play by the Indonesians.
5-4.
Well, we were a little bit worried about Rambitan and his shoulder. He got some cold spray on his shoulder yesterday against Ong and Teo from Malaysia. And I actually saw him at breakfast today, and I was asking him about his shoulder, and he said, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just a bit achy. I think that landed
Service
in.
over.
It did land in.
5-all.
Oh, that's a beautiful drop. Absolutely wonderful from Toma Jr.
6-5. Service over. 6-all.
Yeah, like that. That's lovely play by Rambitan.
7-6. Service over. 7-all.
Well left.
8-7.
Yeah, much further long than I could see from our commentary position. Oh, a little bit of luck with the net cord.
9-7. Return the shuttle. Quick.
Yeah. Bounced on top of the net and went over. First men's doubles pair from France ever to qualify for the end of year championships since the inception of the Super Series and now the World Tour. I think they've only had qualifiers in women's singles and mixed doubles. Is that right, Steen? Women's singles, Pi Hong Yang.
Yeah.
Mixed doubles, 2020, Tom Jikel and Delphine Delroux were semi-finalists.
Right. I think I saw a pair in women's doubles once in the year-end finale.
Yes, you're right. I think that was 2009, 8 or 9.
Service over. 10-8.
The first men's doubles pair. I'm not sure they've had a men's singles player before this year either. I don't think Brice Lovades ever made it to the... Maybe he did. Did I see him in Dubai one year?
11-8 interval.
So it's a very good start anyway for the French combination. 11-8 leads here at the mid-game interval of the opening game.
women's double in 2008, France.
And that was?
That was Laurent Chouanet and Benny Ramarati.
Yeah.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Players back on court.
I think we can safely say that Toma Popov Senior is very happy with his boys so far.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah.
It was a close match in was it Spain?
11.
It was
8.
in the semi-final stage. 3 games.
Play.
Took the opening game.
Service over. 9-11.
Good smash.
That's a powerful smash there from
12.
Total Popov.
9.
Oh, well taken. That's good work by Kusumawardana.
Service over.
Moved across the net very quickly. Look, he's at full stretch there on his forehand side and then on the backhand side to make the kill. Behind the back.
Yeah, that's well played.
11.
Is sharp at the moment at the front of the court is Kusumawardana.
Christo, get ready.
Good serve.
12. All.
And back level. Four of the 5 points since the big game interval. Yeah.
13. 12.
That vulnerability on defence, I think, has been exposed in the last few rounds
Yeah, yeah.
by the Indonesians.
All.
Yeah, that's a very big smash,
Service
isn't
over.
it? From
13.
Toma Jr.
All.
And obviously the preferred formation with Tall Toma at the back court. Not that Christo isn't playing well at the back court, either the left-hander, but he's just, in my opinion, better at the net, better at intercepting, better at anticipating what's going to happen. I guess Indonesians have just talked about what was it that worked in Spain and then adjusted it to the conditions here in Bali in the mid-game interval.
That's a brilliant serve, it
15.
really is. This
13.
time from Rambitan. Oh, that's well judged. I thought the drift might keep that in. 8 of the 10 points since the mid-game interval to the Indonesian pair. Oh my goodness,
Service over. 14.
barely made the net.
16.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Yeah. Once again, when Rambitan, beg your pardon, when Kusumawardana gets involved at the front of the court.
He's been very good today.
Yeah, he certainly has.
Christo, get ready.
Oh, it's two lucky net courts the Popov brothers have had so far.
17.
Yeah.
Service over. 18-15.
I mean, even the tall man, he can't attack that low serve. He's serving so well. Both of the Indonesians serving so well.
Wide.
20.
Game point opportunities. Oh, delightful change of pace from Kusumawardana.
Game won by Kusumawardana and Jeremiah Eric Yoche Jakub Rambitan, 21-15.
21-15 confirms the umpire, the opening game in just about 16 minutes. That is delightful. Well, he's been outstanding in the opening game, Kusumawardana. Fitting he played the winning shot. Players back on court. Well, some rather intense discussions between the three Popovs.
There always is, or there often are.
Yeah.
It's often Toma Junior and Toma Senior who discuss this, and Christo is a little bit in the background, and I'm not sure they always see things eye to eye.
1 love.
Oh, they were both forward. Oh, crikey, how did he smash that?
He singles player.
Well, that's magnificent angle
Service
to
over.
finish it as well from Toma.
1-all.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, but I guess both of them must have the Olympics in 24 on home soil in sight.
Yeah.
It's difficult to qualify in men's doubles. There's not a whole lot of spots. Oh, yeah.
And virtually impossible for
Service
both of them
over.
to
2-1.
qualify in the men's singles unless they were both in the top 16 in the world.
They need to move into top 16. It's difficult, but not totally unrealistic. But
Service over. 2-all.
it's also still Brice Levades, who probably wants to experience the Olympics on home soil as well. But because Christo won the French national championship last year, I think. Arnaud Merclé, another strong singles player, won it this year.
Yes, wasn't Arnaud
3-2.
Merclé, or was he not European junior champion?
He was the European junior champion in between these two.
Yeah.
Toma Junior Popov won 1 year, then Arnaud Merclé the next year, and then Christo. Lots of talent.
In France, yeah.
Oi. Called in.
Service over. 3-all.
Yeah, was clearly in.
For 3. Five, 3.
Yeah.
Oh! Did he hit the floor
I
before he
think
saved it, or did he really
Service
save
over.
that one?
4,
Rambitan.
5.
difficult to tell. Here we go. Oh no, he saved
I
it.
think he saved it.
His partner had given up on it. Given up on the rally.
Just toiling, okay? Just toiling. Thank you.
Well, not only is Toma Junior Popov the only player this year to be competing in 2 disciplines, I think he's probably the first ever in the men's category to play men's singles and men's doubles. We've had players, of course, playing men's doubles and mixed doubles,
Service over.
like at the
6,
2020
4.
version, which was in January earlier this year. Marcus Ellis played 2 disciplines, and so did Sudirman J.
I can't think of anyone else who's
No.
qualified in both disciplines. But it also shows that it is a very special edition of the World Tour Finals
Service over.
here.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
6.
only a few tournaments
Take another shot.
to qualify from, and a lot of those tournaments being played in Europe. And I mean, if the Popov should end up losing this match, then basically Europeans have finished last in all their groups except for Victor Axelsen in the men's singles. I know that Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, they won a match against Shetty and Rankireddy, who then retired, but perhaps some qualifiers that might not have qualified with the full World Tour schedule.
Yeah.
Service over.
We mustn't forget the women's doubles pair from
7-5.
Bulgaria who are in the semi-final stage.
Yeah, so if they win in the semi-final, they won't have finished as... I mean, there's Europeans, they beat 2 European pairs
Yeah.
to go to the semi-final.
Okay.
So, no group has an Asian player or pair or
Service
American,
over.
or
6,
there's no Americans
7.
this year, but
No.
have finished lower than the European player pair, except for men's singles.
Yeah.
And that's not true, actually, because
7,
Francis Christiansen
4.
and Alexander Boyer finished third
Yeah.
in mixed doubles, so that's down the drain, that theory.
Don't worry, it was it was an interesting concept.
It was an interesting concept while it lasted.
7.
Possibly the longest rally of the match so
Yeah,
far.
it is.
Yeah.
9, 7.
Is indeed the longest rally. 56 shots. Get ready, please. No, you are. Yeah.
Service over.
Good smash
8,
across the
10.
body of Rambitan.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's another good smash too from
9,
Thomas.
10. You can take another flutter.
So
9,
it is the
interval.
Indonesians that have the advantage at the mid-game interval here in the second game. 2-point advantage. They had a 3-point deficit at the mid-game interval of the opening game, which they ended up winning.
Jangan begitu, jangan buka dulu. Lolopin aja panjang, lewatin terus panjang panjang. Hah? Di main kanannya coba lu lari di kiri dan kalau nggak enak kan lari ke kiri ya. Jadi kirinya masih kurang depan kamu tahu.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Players back on court. Eleven, 9. Play.
So anything that
Service
you
over.
think that the Popov brothers should be
10,
doing differently
11.
to try and turn this around?
I think their strong point is the attack, and I would try and go more for the attack. Try and win the net. Let in the first hand, Christoph Popov try to see if he can win the net and take up the challenge there with Kusumawardana. It's difficult for Toma, as we see here, because of his height. I mean, even if you're a designated doubles player this tall, it's still difficult to play the net game. So
Yeah.
Christo is definitely better there, and then having Toma as the backcourt player, so to speak, that's well played. So the goal must be to put the shuttle as far below the tape as possible on the Indonesian side for the French pair, and then be a little bit patient in the attack. We saw in the previous match that full power attack all the time doesn't necessarily work in here. That's a flat smash. That's well played.
Yeah.
Service over. 13,
So he's got to be
11.
patient. He's got to vary his attack. Toma Popov, when he is able to get the right lifts. I think if they play from below the tape, the two Frenchmen, then they will eventually end up losing. It's as far as I can see, it's Rambitan and Kusumawardana's last match of the year. They're not playing the World Championships in Seville. Leo Rolly-Canando and Daniel Martinez, the fourth Indonesian pair after the three pairs they have in top 8. I think they will do a lot to finish their first World Tour Finals
11.
participation with the win. And they are prepared to put in the hard work it takes if they have the opportunity above tape level.
Yeah, well taken. Long arms
Service
of
over.
Toma Jr.
12, 14.
Indecision, or did they get in each other's way? Yeah, indecision. Next serve is long.
Service over. 15, 13. Sixteen, 13. court, please.
Apologises for hitting his opponent with the shuttle.
Thank you. Back on court. Christo, get ready.
So 3-point cushion for the Indonesians. Oh my goodness gracious. In the back there from
17,
Christo.
13.
That was a very well placed serve from Kusumawardana.
Yeah, another good serve and looking for the third shot.
He's actually playing a really, really good match. That's the best I've seen from him. I saw a couple of the matches in Spain.
Service over.
Smash that time from Christo.
14-18.
Left it, Popov there.
Wow, good defence.
And the shot chokes when you fluffed it out. Wow.
Brilliant.
Wipe the court, please.
Well worked by the Popov brothers. That's super play. And that's the sort of
15-18.
determination and in the attacking play that was sadly lacking from the previous match. Beautiful, beautiful little block from the tall man.
Thank you. Players back on court. You have to check it, okay? Jeremiah, you have to check. Thank you. Okay. Players get
So
ready.
3 points adrift, Popov brothers. Possible. Need a good serve here.
Long.
Defensive shot
Service
long
over.
of the back line.
19,
One just
15.
sensed that the European pair needed that point. 2 points away, the Indonesians. That's gone long as well. Match point opportunities. There's a challenge here, though.
Toma Junior Popov challenges called out.
Here we go. That's clearly long. Not even close.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So match point
One
opportunities
challenge
for
remaining.
Kusumawardana and Rambitan.
20, match point 15. Play. Service over. 16-20.
That's gone long, and this time, second match point opportunity. And Kusumawardana and Rambitan finish third in the group, and the Popov brothers
Match won
finish
by
fourth.
Radmuya,
21-15, 21-16 in just under 40 minutes.
21-15, 21-16.
Umpire just confirming that scoreline. This the match point opportunity, the second match point opportunity. Clearly long of the back line. So they will be absolutely delighted with that. Both pairs making their debut. But it is the Indonesians, Kusumawardana and Rambitan, by virtue of their 21-15, 21-16 victory over the Popov brothers, and they will finish third in the group. Extra $9,000 for their hard work. So they take leave of centre stage, and that's the last of the group matches have been concluded. And the second session started at 5 o'clock this afternoon with women's singles, and Pompui Chochawang coming through in 3 games against the reigning world champion Pusala Venkata Sindhu, an hour and 11 minutes for that one. Then it was mixed doubles, and the Olympic bronze medalists from Tokyo, Watanabe and Higashino, beat the Olympic silver medalists from Rio, Champing Sun and Go Liu Ying, in 2 straight games. That's the quickest match of the second session. Then it was the first of 3 men's doubles. Hoki and Kobayashi, winners of 2 World Tour titles this year, beat Ong and Teo in 3 games, although both of those pairs qualify for the semi-finals tomorrow. Then it was the number 1 pair in the world, Gideon and Sukamolio, won 21-9 in the deciding game against Astrup and Rasmussen. And as we've just seen in the third of the men's doubles, Kusumawardana and Rambitan beating the Popov brothers to finish third in the group. So semi-finals tomorrow, 2 sessions, same as today. First session 10 AM local time, 0200 GMT. Second session with Steen and myself, Jill Clark, at 5 PM local time, 0800 GMT. From all of us here, until tomorrow, bye for now.